can confirm that multiple superannuation funds have been hit by what has been suggested is a coordinated cyber attack.
Australian super funds are under scrutiny.
Some of the nation's biggest superannuation funds have been targeted.
We will respond in time. We're considering what has occurred.
The trustees of Australia's biggest super funds were warned as late as January that their cyber defences were weak. But they didn't do anything. Why? Because they believed that they didn't have a problem, or a very small problem, when it came to scams and potential data breaches. Well, that little problem turned into a big problem last week when hundreds of thousands of dollars of members' savings were seemingly plundered by cyber hackers. Now, Australia Super says all that money has now been remediated, but the risk remains because of a little thing known as multi-factor authentication. Now, multi-factor authentication ensures that you say who you say you are when you log online. So how does that work? Well, it means you don't have to log in with just a password and a username. You are asked via another channel. That could be a third-party app known as an authenticator app. It could be via email, it could be phone, it could be a biometric. It could be being asked to verify your identity at a later step in the process when you have to make a transaction. Indeed, that's what the banks do. Indeed, the Australian Prudential Regulation Authority told the super funds in May 2023 that they needed to have multi-factor authentication. But still, nothing happened. And that's where we are today. Chairman Joe Longo has been very, very ferocious in his criticism of the super funds, saying that they are the poster child of what happens when corporate governance fails. And indeed, the super funds still believe that they only have a very small problem when it comes to data breaches. So what's it going to take to shake up their act and overhaul what is the biggest pot of retirement savings in the country, and also what is the biggest honeypot to potential hackers? Now, this is something that government, as we approach an election, needs to sort of figure out on how they can hold super funds more accountable. But if you look at Anthony Albanese's comments, there doesn't seem to be an appetite to change.
But bear in mind the context here. There is an attack, a cyber attack in Australia about every 6 minutes.
Well, he's right on that score. They are going to be happening all the time, but there are scores of measures, tough measures, that companies and super funds can do to protect their customers, their members, and Australians from this type of crime.